Hey fellas, how you doing? This is the dividend reinvestment plan. If my eyes look, I'm allergic to something that's outside. I have no idea why. I've been sneezing and coughing. So if I start sneezing uncontrollably, I haven't lost my mind. I am just suffering a little bit. My eyes are baggy. Anyways, doesn't matter. As of the end of this week, this 7 days, are drip stocks, dividend reinvestment plans. And if you want to figure out how to do this on your own, be my guest. There is a playlist on my channel. God, that thing just irritates the shit out of me. No, I don't need help. Yes, I'm sure. Anyways, there's an app. There's all kinds of stuff for it. One of the things I can help you with is how to make your money work for you. And no, I'm not selling anything. I'm never going to monetize my channel. I don't care if you like or subscribe. I'm not selling anything. You don't owe me anything. I'm doing this with the hopes that it helps enough people that as I get older, my life doesn't turn into, and I use this word a lot, a dystopian nightmare. As I see it politically, socialism is taking hold of our country, and that is an insidious, insipid process. There are so many people that are graduating from college with worthless degrees who can't pay their bills and they can't get a job. And there's just another set of people out there that don't want to get a job. And I think they have to change the way education is done in the United States. And it should be based on a model that the government, we should not have the government funding student loans for gender studies. If you want to study in the STEM field, the government should help you out. If you're going to produce something that we want and need and use, okay, I don't want to get too far off the subject. So we ended up the week, we broke the $38,000 mark. Our goal this year was to get to $40,000. So we only have to get less than $1,800 to get to our goal for the year, which is, and of course, do you remember earlier in the year when the wheels were going to fall off our wagon and tariffs will never work and we're going to just be crushed, oil's going to go through the roof, I mean, there's going to be wars all over the place, and it hasn't happened. And the stock market has rewarded the current government for that. Now, I'm going to tell you a story on why I used to be, God, boy, I hate admitting this. I used to be a liberal. I used to be a Democrat, hardcore Democrat. And the last time I was at Disney World with my wife's family, about 7 years ago, my niece, well, that's my wife's family, so I claim them now. So I have a massive family, but they're all from Mexico. Anyways, when one of her nieces was 6 years old, she came out of the bathroom crying. There was a man in there pretending to be a woman, and that had always been something that happened to other people, and therefore I ignored it because I didn't want it to be true. And then the more I saw, I'm telling you, I am now a conservative, but I haven't moved. I have a lot of still liberal positions. It's just that the left has moved so far to the left that I have no choice but to say I'm a conservative. and I'm sorry I got sidetracked like that. So we made $38,121.48. That's our total value for our portfolio of stocks, okay? We made $299.95 in the last 7 days. That's not bad. Our year to date from today till June is from the beginning of the year till June, we've made $5,641.13. Overall, since we started in April of 2022, we've made a grand total of $32,615.12. I do this every week, and I do this so that you can. I'm accountable for this. Do I have to do it? No. Do I have to teach you that or show you a way that you can buy stocks without a broker? No. I do it because I don't want my future to turn to shit. So, one of the ways I can help you is how to show you without taking something from you or asking you for something, which I'm just not going to do. So, am I in the overarching arena of this, doing this for my own benefit? Yes, I do not want my future to go to shit. I have been in socialist countries. I remember battling all over Central and South America. I'm telling you, you just don't want to get there. So I'm going to pick this up and turn it around and show you what we're working with here. I'll pull some of the stocks up. Let me go here. Okay. All right. No. I'm going to turn the camera around. Here is the company name. That's the summary, and we'll go over our portfolio. That's the website to get it. Okay, so we are down here. Let me pull it down. This is our portfolio. I'll have to pull it down. Here are our holdings. They're in alphabetical order. Our first stock is AMD. All right, Advanced Micro Devices. That's its ticker symbol. Okay, so that's the ticker symbol for Amazon. And I'm just going to go through these briefly to show you. If you want more in depth, then you need to go and look up the playlist on the channel. That's how many shares we have in AMD. That's its price per share as of Friday. Green arrow is up, red arrow is down, orange or yellow arrow pointing to the side means that they didn't participate in the market for whatever reason. And that is the market value of 5 shares of AMD, $820.24. Here's our portfolio value, $38,121.48. And I'll just go through them and tell you how we did overall. So if you had watched the first video back in April of 2022, you'd have $38,121.18. Is that a lion's share of money? No. But what are we going to do with this money? What do I intend to do with this money if I ever need it? I'm going to use it to leverage a loan. By the way, this is my laptop computer. Comes with a pen. I'm going to use it to leverage a loan. You go into a bank and you can send off for a piece of paper, or you can show them that you have $38,000 of equity. And you can use that to secure a loan, which means you'll get a better annual percent rating. It'll be easier to pay the loan back. They'll have confidence in you knowing that you know how to use money and how money works, okay? There's a saying, a fool and his money are soon parted. So anyways. All right, so our next stock right below that's Amazon, ticker symbol AMZN. We have 27 plus shares, $223.30. You know, I'll just spin them around and walk you through it. Let me see. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. There's Amazon. There's the amount of shares. Notice that it was up. Notice that the one on the bottom of the page, the Chesapeake Utilities Corporation, it's down. That's what I meant by the green and red arrow. So I'm not going to bore you too much. I'm going to speed through these. Where is that? That one was down. Chesapeake was down. Here's the next one. Next series: Costco, Emerson Electric, ExxonMobil, Marathon Petroleum, Mercury General was an insurance corporation. We just stopped feeding it, and we're just watching it to see if we're going to add anything in it. Emerson Electric was the other one. We added Clorox Company, Coca-Cola Company, J.M. Smucker's Company, Tyson's Food, and Walmart. So out of the 14 stocks we hold, 4 of them were down and 10 of them were up Friday. A critical point in your life is money. You're going to have money for your entire life, and you will be punished if you don't learn how to manage your money. You have to keep. I have credit cards, but I pay them off every month. The only thing I used to have was a mortgage, but I haven't had. Anyways, I don't worry about that anymore. I have seen what happens to men as they get older if they mismanage their money, and it is horrific. It is people while you're alive and a young man. If you don't believe me when I tell you they don't give a shit about men, wait till you get older, okay? Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. If you know more about a game online if you know more about something that's not making you money, a sports team, basketball team, a game online or something, MMO game or whatever they call it, RPG game, and it's not making you money than you do about finances and how to get ahead, you're making a critical mistake. Again, I'm not selling anything. The only thing I recommend is a small book you can buy to help you get started called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's by the author's name is Clayson, Classon. I'm not selling the book. I don't have any links in this where you can get rich quick, and I'm not selling a Bitcoin or a meme coin or anything like that. This is just straight up using the money you have. 10% of everything you make is yours to keep forever. Okay? This is part of my 10%. Again, love you guys. I just need you to be successful. And selfishly, it's because I don't want my later years in life to look terrible. Or me have to pick up and leave and go move somewhere else because people have had enough. They can't get ahead. All right? Like a fart in a G-string. From West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.